There's no competitive game in between the return leg for Accra Hearts of Folk. And there wasn't any competitive game even when they went to play away from home. Now they've been beaten by 3-0. What do you think Hearts of Folk should be doing from now till Saturday or to Sunday in the the home fixture?
I think first of all, what they need is to have the confidence that they can be able to overturn the results. They don't have to go into the game, or they don't have to prepare for the next fixture thinking that it's not going to be possible, because football, the first thing that they need is the belief to be able to go and play. So I think the first start is they having that instinct that yes, they can prepare and go and beat them. At least 3-0. Yes, it's football, it's 90 minutes. The fact that the opponent was able to score 3-0 at home means that you can also be able to do that. And then after that, on the pitch, I think what the players need to start doing, or the head coach needs to start doing, is it looks as if he might not know his squad very well. Probably he just needs to continue from where Samuel Bodu ended. Perhaps play Samuel Bodu's star, try everything possible to get the best out of these players and let them go. Because players are funny creatures. When you expect a lot from them, that is when they try to come up great, because at this point everybody expects little from them, and I think footballers, when you don't give them a lot of chance, that's when they come up and excel. So for us, what they need to do, also work on, perhaps if possible, getting slightly competitive friendly games, not playing Division 2, Division 3 games, but try everything possible. In Accra, you can get Premier League clubs in Accra. There's Accra Lions, our Dream Service is still around. Like, they should do everything possible to get a more competitive friendly game, to test their strength against a tougher opponent, because it's very important when you can train among yourself, but you need at least a competitive game. Apart from that, they also need to do certain things right. I think House Folks' problem has always been evolving, and it's something that they make 2 steps forward, try everything possible to make 3 steps backwards and come back. Because yes, it's gone past Samuel Bodu, but I believe they should have waited for Samuel Bodu to play these 2 games and even possible qualify them, because it would have been easier for him to do it than the new coach that they have, because he's a new coach. Footballers might be attached to Samuel Bodu. Some might have good interest with him. Now that he's no more there, players might not be able to. It will be difficult for the new coach to get these players to believe in what he wants them to do, and even possible go all the way to go and win such a competitive game. For their new coach, it's a tough job for him, because you have to convince players to play. You go into a club and your next 2 games are the toughest and the most important, perhaps in you, the coach, your career. And when it happens like that, it makes it more difficult for you, the coach, to make good decisions. And one thing about House of Folk is that they even sacked, I don't want to use God, they sacked all the technical bench, meaning that they have to start everything from afresh, and anybody that comes in literally don't know how to go. And football is not a sport that you get in and hit the game run. It's not cooking that you can enter into someone's kitchen and be able to cook. It's a different ball game. You enter there, you need to understand the system before you can excel. And that is their problem, and that is why they went away to lose to a team like Bamako. But for me, as I said earlier on, the first thing they need is the belief, and the fans also know that they have to have the belief that they can overturn the results. That is where it starts from, because the recent comeback we can talk about in world football is perhaps Liverpool's game against Barcelona. And after the game, Jurgen Klopp said that all that the players need is to have a belief and go on the pitch and go and play. There's nothing to lose here. If you end up losing 2-0, at least at the end of the day, you're already down. He was down, fears no fall. So for me, they need the belief and the strength to know that possibly they can do something at Accra Sports Stadium. I don't know where they will play it. Maybe if Accra Sports Stadium is approved by CAF, then the fans to go behind them. 3 goals first half is possible. Second half, you make it up.